Alright, what's up everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on, Omer, Sem, Richard, Tara, Sticks? What's up everybody? Alright, I'm gonna do some Battleground gameplay here. Let's go queue up for a BG. Take this starting soon thing off. There we go. What's up, Deft? What's going on, man? Hey man, just started following you. Love the content. Get a main as Priest and an alt Shaman because of you. Oh, thanks, man. What's up, King Shaman? Alright, boys, let's get some buffs up. Is the music too loud? Hey man, love your content. Thanks, Cole. Thanks, buddy. What are you playing in Classic? I'm going to be playing Warrior, Evan. Was chilling, saw that you're online. Might as well chill together. Nice. I just let someone die. Oops. Too busy reading chat. Yeah. I don't feel like getting kited by Hunter. What's up, Mace in your face? Alright, I'm waiting for... Actually, I'll get on this rogue right here. He's gonna try and gouge me. Watch the Zerk Rage. And the gouge came, yep. I'm gonna trinket this. I'm gonna try and intercept this pet back here. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna die. I'm gonna fear this pally. Oh, never mind. Wasn't indirect. Oh, execute on the rogue anyways. I'm between Warrior and Hunter right now for PvP. What are my thoughts? I mean, it depends. Do you want to play a range class or do you want to play a melee class? That's pretty much what it comes down to. Hunter's a ranged class. Even though it has melee capabilities, it's still a ranged class. You gonna make a guild for all of your followers to join a Classic? Probably not. Oops. Hello, my friend. What's up, man? Exactly. I have a serious question. I was thinking of rolling a Warrior in Classic. The only thing I'm walking into now is not knowing what professions to take: engineering, mining, herbalism, alch, or herbalism and skinning. It's really up to you. For raiding, you know, engineering, and for PvP, engineering is really good. Just increases your damage and gives you a lot of utility that you don't have, especially for a warrior. But then again, you want to be making money, so herbalism is very good. Mining is very good. You can even take two collecting professions. So then you're, you know, you pretty much always have solid income. You could always just go to Felwood and mine, or go to Felwood and just collect. Also, is engineering the best thing to have as a warrior in PvP? Yeah, it's very, very helpful. It's also really good in PvE too. Alright, here we go. Drop combat, now I'm going to charge in. Sweeping strikes. And my team didn't push up with me. Let me intercept pally. Dang, now I'm dead. Which race is better for Hunter, Orc, or Tauren? I'd probably say Orc, just because of stun resist. Stun resist is just super helpful, especially in PvP. Because if that warrior intercepts you and you resist it, or if that rogue opens up with a cheap shot and you resist it, you know, it just gives you an advantage right away. How's the music volume? Is it too loud? Can you guys hear me over the music? I feel like it's too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Get on this rogue again. I'll try and fear everyone here. Big damage on rogue. Nah, it's like a full pre-made almost. Yeah, I'm just completely dead. Oh, nice. Got a little bit of heals. Found your channels a few days ago. Great watching your skill. Much respect. Thanks, man. Alright, boys. New BG. Would you say picking herbalism plus mining and dropping mining for engineering at around 45 is worth it? It could be. I mean, dropping a profession early on, like at level 45, isn't really beneficial because that profession's not even going to be maxed out by then. So if you're gonna have a profession and then drop it later, I would recommend that you at least max it out first. So like skinning, I'm most likely going to be taking herbalism and skinning. And then dropping skinning at like level 60 and going to engineering, or like level 50 or something, or just at least after I get a little bit of Delvasar farm. That's the plan. But yeah, what's my keyboard? It's a Corsair Vengeance 70 K70 keyboard, but it's got the silent keycaps. I think they're browns plus O-rings, so super silent. How do you fight Shadow Priests as warrior? You just try to do as much damage as possible. It's not really about survivability, it's about interrupting their casts, especially on Shadow, and then intercepting off cooldown. You're streaming, nice to play with you. Oh, thanks, man. I have a serious problem as well. Should I speed leveling my mage, or just chilling and leveling up my herbalism, skinning, cooking while leveling? The server will be online at 1 AM. By morning I could be 20-ish. I would be very surprised if you hit 20 in a day, but yeah. Are locks decent in PvP for BGs and pre-mates? Of course they are. But what my recommendation to you, Armor, is I would worry about professions later. If you want to power level, you just power level through. Professions are really for the gold making and for that extra utility, especially for raiding and stuff. So if you don't really need that stuff right off the bat, then there's no point in spending a lot of time to level it. I'm not going to be really focusing super hard on leveling professions until much later, like at least around level 40 or level 50. Do you think racials matter a lot? Should you pick based on racials, or what you think looks the best? I think you should play what looks the best. You should really play what you really actually want to play. So whether that's orc or human or gnome or whatever it is. Racials, yes, they do matter, but at the end of the day, it's about the experience of playing the game, and you're going to have the most fun on the race that you enjoy the most. Torn has a lot more health and stun. I thought it was better, but if he resists aside that, it'd be an orc. Well, Torn's also very good. I'm not saying Torn's bad. I just personally think that orc is better. Oh man, we're getting destroyed here. There's a limited invone pot for me because that was recklessness from the warrior. Yeah, dang. We have no heals. I think we're queuing into pre-mades on one shaman, one priest. Dang. What server is this? This is Hen House. There should be a link in the description. Man, I haven't gotten a single kill. It's alright, boys. Maybe I'll do some duels instead. Yeah, look at how we're just getting farmed. That's the nice thing about this server. No penalty for leaving BG. Let's get some duels in. Maybe I'll fight this rogue. Have you ever tried Fire Mage? Yeah, I've tried Fire Mage. Definitely pretty good, but it relies too much on RNG, like impact. If you proc impact, you know, the game's pretty much over as mage. That's a good thing. How impactful do you think leeway plus Torn's Torn's enchanted range will be for warriors in PvP. I don't think it'll be a significant difference over other classes. No love for undead warriors? Hey man, I played my first character. My first vanilla real level 60 character was an undead warrior. Get a demo shout. Get a battle shout up. What server is this? Hen house. Oh, wait, pop recklessness? I'll just pop a limited. Oh, I don't even have it. I'll wreck myself here. Nice, good duel. Thanks for the help. I'll be going herbalism plus skinning. Did that on Light's Hope as well. No more heavy thinking, yeah. Am I fighting? Oh boy. Fighting a lock, I'm gonna get destroyed. Yep, Fear's probably gonna come right after this. I'll Zerk Rage it. Nice. Pummeled nothing. It's alright, I still have Zerka Rage up. I'll execute right here. There you go. I see you, I'm Orcraft. Nice. Just watching. Yeah, I'm garbage too. Big car in the background. Oh boy, Shadow Priest, I'm gonna get destroyed. Still haven't even broken his shield. Pummel that. Still haven't gotten past that shield. Yeah, man, it's so hard as warrior. As shaman, I just purge it. Big damage. Sword spec twice there, but still nothing I can do. Rush around. No, this is Hen House. I'm thinking of making an undead warrior purely for animation, although I don't see many undead warriors on classic at the moment. Why is that? That's because they don't have a weapon skill. With orc, you get a benefit in axes, so a lot of warriors go orc because of increased weapon skill for both PvE and for the stun resist for PvP. Undead warrior is very good, but the thing is that there's no real point for Will the Forsaken because you have Berserker Rage and you have Recklessness, so you're able to get out of fears super quickly. Don't understand the name of the server. Dude, I've only said it like 16 times. Just go Google it. Quit asking. Just go into another video. Outskilled by Priest. Yeah, I know. I get destroyed by Priest. I was thinking about going Shadow Priest. Yeah, dude, Shadow Priests are very good. It's just you're going to have to heal for the majority of the raids. Oh, Shaman. Charge totems. Dodge again. Execute. Oh, nice. What do you think of the leeway in beta and torn hit range? I think it sucks, but it's, you know, there's not really anything we can do about it since Torns are just such a big character model. You know, I don't know. I would rather it not be there, but yeah. All right, man. I'm going Undead Warrior anyway. Yeah, man. Play whatever you want. It's not about the racials. It's about what you want to play. Not interested in min-maxing. Yeah. That priest was me. Nice, man. You destroyed me. What is this, hamstring? What? I have 2 stacks of hamstring? That's a thing? I've never seen that before. 2 stacks of hamstring. That's pretty cool. Play Retro WoW? This server sucks with bugs. Play Retro WoW? No, Retro WoW is even worse, dude. There's way more bugs on Retro WoW than there is on this server. Alright, let's queue for BG. Hopefully I don't queue into another pre-made. Alright, sweet. Nice, I'm in the group with the 2 Shaman. Oops. I'll ask the raid to put me in a group of Shamans. Alright. You have been watching your videos past few weeks during breaks. Really got me into Vanilla WoW again. Oh, thanks, man. Battle standards down. Big damage on me. I'm gonna back up. Get a battle shout up. I don't even have Wind Fury, which kind of sucks. That's kind of a random title charm by this rogue. Now I'm gonna intercept him and try to one-shot. Oh, I think I lagged out. Concussive shot. We're discussing it at the moment. What's BAS for PvP? Warrior as Horde race? Probably Orc. Do I not have Wind Fury? I need Wind Fury. Back up. Charge in on this pet. Nice, I'm on oh, that's Warrior. I thought that was a Pally. It looks like a Pally. That's weird. Big cleave here. I want to try to fear their backline, but now I might just be dead. Man, still no healing. Gotta pop a health pot. Pop my Arena Grandmaster trinket. Cancel that nade. I'm just gonna try and eat to full. Stream on Twitch, bro. I'm sure you'll have a lot more viewers once Classic comes out. Dude, I try to stream on Twitch. I just pull about like 30 viewers. Like max. Consistently. And it just sucks. And then I come on YouTube and I pull like 200 or 300 and it's way better. Hi, for Alliance, 1 character for raid. Solo, QB, BG, PvP. Would you recommend Druid, Priest, Hunter, or Mage? Thank you. Probably Mage. Is it BAS? No, it's not. It's like pre-ranking BIS, but also Spinal Reaper is also really good. Weird stuttering on stream. Is it the stream or is it me or is it the game? Because the game was lagging for a little bit there. Oops, I'm in the wrong stance. Now I'm super overextended. I'm gonna fear everyone here. Try and nade on all these guys too. Oh, lay on hands. Or just a really big heal on that other warrior. My bad. In pre-mades? Yeah, dude, I'm facing a pre-made. I just now freaking got Wind Fury. Did I don't think I got Wind Fury before at all. Put on Life-Giving Gem. Still got my trinket up. Out of 1v1, would you say warriors are one of the worst duelists? I mean, I wouldn't say they're as bad as druids, so they're not the worst, but they're definitely, they're just gimped, you know? They don't have a lot of the spells that they get later on in the other expansions. Like being able to charge in combat, or being able to just do some of the other stuff that they get, other spells, like Heroic Leap. I know that's much later in the expansion, but I'll hit the pet to get rage. Now I'm gonna back up. What's your opinion on Hunter versus Lock topic? Think Hunter has literally 0 chance of winning a good lock? Yeah, that's a pretty hard, I mean, if it's Hunter versus Warlock and the Warlock's just running a Voidwalker pet, I'm almost positive that Hunter would win every time. Nice, good sap. Get destroyed there. There we go. Just texting. Try and intercept Priest. Nice. Try and charge. Mortal Strike's up. Nice, execute. If I could just get a shield from the Priest or just something. I have no Zerk Rage for this Fear that's coming. Yep. I don't feel like wrecking out of it. Well, Druids are one of the best if played right? No. No. They're the worst class in vanilla by a very significant margin. That doesn't mean they're bad, they're just the worst class in vanilla. Compared to all the other classes, Druid is not better than Rogue, Druid's not better than Mage, Shaman, Warrior. They're just too in between, you know? And you have to pick one of their specs, whether that's healing, whether that's feral, or whether that's balance. Nice scatter. Yeah, nothing I can do. Dude, I feel like... Nah, whatever. Come on, Priest. Just waiting for him to cast. I'll pop my racial here. Pummel his cast. Yeah, he's dead. I think I resist Hodge there too. On Rogue. Dang. I haven't gotten any heals. Without healers, dude, warriors just get destroyed. Your insight on every class is so nice. Keep it up. Oh, thanks, man. Can you make a new video? How and which key bindings you use? Oh, nice. Not true? Yeah, dude. Ask anyone. I see Druids wreck all the classes. I don't think you play enough vanilla, man. Ask literally anyone in vanilla what's the worst class, and their answer is Druid. Because answer the question, what's worse than Druid? You know, in PvP. Shaman's better, Warlock's better, Mage is better, Hunter's better, Warrior's better, Rogue is better. What's poppin'? What's up, T-Baby? Love your videos, man, but I miss you playing some Mage or SP. I probably won't be paying Mage, but I'll most likely be coming out with a Shadow Praise video pretty soon. Druids suck. I mean, they're good for flag carrying, and, you know, they're, like, okay in every other aspect, but it's, like, not anything super special. Aw, oh, dang it, I don't have Trinket for this Hodge. I'm gonna try and fear everyone out of this, if I can. Yeah, nothing I can do. I'm just kind of running in and dying. Druids beat Mages, Warriors. They only really lose to good Rogues and Locks. No, I'm sorry. You guys are wrong. Please, just come onto this server, duel a druid, even a very good druid on the server, and you'll probably beat him without even trying. It's just druids. They just don't have the damage. They don't have the mana pool, and they just don't have the damage. What's your opinion on paladins? Paladins are great. Probably one of the best PvP healers. Thing is, Druid can just run away from everyone? Absolutely. Great Druids are a nightmare to face. Yes, they are. You just sit in roots forever and get kited. Then you are watching the wrong Druids. Man, I've dueled the best. I've dueled Storm X. I've dueled Soda Poppin'. I've beat them. Like, it's not very hard. You can't lose if you run away from everyone. That's true. What's up, Edward? Duel me on Druid, I beg you. Dueling is another thing. You can't kite. That's right. I think Druids in World PvP destroy everyone else. Full blind. Druids aren't bad when they can kite. Yeah, absolutely. They're not bad. If they have the ability to run away and reset, they're a lot better off. Which is something that they don't really have in duels. They can just run and come back 20 seconds later to annoy you. Exactly, just like a rogue. Ever play any Paladin meme specs? Holy Reckoning? Maybe you don't like healing? No, I've played plenty of Pally specs. I even got a Pally on this server. But I don't know. They're just not a really consistent class. Try and get a Mortal Strike up. I'm full coiled. I'm probably just gonna die to dots and Zerker stance. Yeah. Whatever. Intercept. Just try and do as much damage as I can. Sapper charge here. Kill his pet. Cuttable warrior tricks. Nice dodge. Good luck. Have fun. Sebastian, just because you get proven wrong doesn't mean you need to get all salty. Well, Druids suck in vanilla. It's as simple as that. Synergies, try both classes. They have very different playstyles, IMO. What server? This is Hen House. Human versus Dwarf Warrior, mostly for PvP and occasional tanking. It's up to you. Play whatever you want. Both Human and Dwarf are very good. Human's probably better for the weapon skill. I like Holy Reckoning only when solo queuing. Otherwise, always find at least one DPS to queue with. Yeah. Hunter is more about bursting single target clothies. I'm talking 2.5k aim shot crits. Mage is more about AoE damage and control. Remember those days when Warrior was the most OP class in the game and everyone was one-shotting? What is my favorite class to play? What would you roll? Focus and Classic? Race character professions? I'm going to be playing a Human Warrior. Most likely going to be leveling up Herbalism and Engineering. My partner, who's a Holy Pally, will be playing Mining. I will be switching to Engineering once I hit level 60 or once I hit level 55. And yeah, how did I prove you wrong? Well, I didn't really prove you wrong, but I just kind of said what I think, in my opinion, that Druid's a very bad class. I mean, have you ever played a Druid in vanilla? Like, Druids, they're just not, like, compared to every other expansion, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, Mists of Pandaria, you know, they're just so clumsy and I don't know. I think you have a wrong idea of what proof means. 1v1 me on Druid. Also hear hunters don't scale as well with gear. They do not, unfortunately. Charge bugged, went off cooldown, but nothing happened. Cool, good combo. Yeah, Holy Pally Warrior leveling is gonna be pretty fun. Where am I from, bro? USA. Hide all your BAS. I don't know what that is. Oh, hide all my bars? Yeah. Well, Hunter overall DPS doesn't scale well, but Hunter burst DPS is insane. Yep, definitely can be with like a Renataki's. Might have meant the warrior with Pally Pocket Healer was the bane of existence in WSG as I remember. Yeah. It's pretty hard to get Might have Menethil though. If you aim shot, auto shot, multi shot, that's a lot of damage. Get a Zerk Rage up. Nice. Zerk Rage the Fear. Mortal Strike. And do an Execute. Nice, good Imp CS from the Mage. Why using Sword as Orc? Because weapon skill doesn't matter in PvP. So using Axe doesn't do anything other than just give you more crit when you spec into it. Try and help out our flag carrier. Oh, I thought I repicked. Druids went from the worst healer in vanilla to the best in TBC thanks to Life Bloom and Resilience. Yeah, Druids were super good in TBC. Druid Warriors is a really, really good comp. I'm not going to kill anyone here. I'm probably not going to kill any more BGs after this. Just try and slow everyone. Is engineering a must for PvP in vanilla? No, it's not required, but it's definitely super helpful. What is this server? This is Henhouse. Engineering is a must for PvE and PvP if you want to be min-maxed. Absolutely, that's true. Is Alliance Warlock as gimp as I think it is? I want to roll Alliance, but Warlock versus Will of the Forsaken seems like AIDS. It's not really. It's really not that bad. I mean, if you get Will of the Forsaken out like right away, like within the first 5 seconds of the duel, you won't have to deal with it again. So if you cast a Fear right away and they will it, then you just cast a Fear. You know, once their racial's over. You can also run a Succubus pet and try and seduce them right away. Then they will the Forsaken. Then you wait till the will's over, and then you seduce them again later. There's a few ways of getting around it. Out of range of the flag carrier. Get some duels after the BG? Yeah, I'm going to get some duels in. I'll probably get owned. I remember Mangle being insane before. I think they nerfed it a little. Warlock is good in pre-mates because there won't be as many defensive dispellers on Horde. Well, you have Purge from Shaman, so I don't know about that. And you also have Priests, too, so it kind of sucks. Alright. Yeah, we got completely destroyed in that BG. You can't will the Forsaken out of coil, so it's not that bad. Yeah, but if you fear right out of the will, right after the coil, then they can will the Forsaken after that. How much SP gives Orc racial as Ellie Shaman? What? There's Tremor Totem 2 though, and Grounding. There's a lot more fear counters on Horse side. No, I'm just talking strictly just strictly, I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Just strictly undead. That's why. You have Discord? Yeah, I've got Discord. Got Rend up. Orc or Tauren Warrior for Classic, what do you think? Play whatever you want, man. I would probably choose Orc. But yeah. It doesn't give spell power. Yeah, there's no spell power in vanilla. Does this guy forget poisons? second blind. Destanced it. When WoW was first out, Will of the Forsaken last 20 seconds, then they gave it a much needed nerf to 5 seconds. Yeah. What do you think about Warlock and PvP? They're great. Warlock's super fun to play. This guy's gonna eat to full. He's used both blinds, so I pretty much win this. He's gonna try and gouge me. I was ready for the Zerk Rage. Overpowered dodge. Execute. I still have life-giving gem. Try and shoot bow. Oh, nice, good duel. No, I'm not doing Shadow Priest, dude. I can't even get past a shield on a Shadow Priest as warrior at this gear level. Watch his Warlock videos. He's really good at Warlock, especially managing his pet. I'm okay at Warlock. I do not consider myself the best Warlock. Second blind? How? He has preparation. Preparation resets the cooldown of all of his abilities pretty much. Best Shadow Priest and Warlock counter? I would probably say Shaman. Shaman or Mage. Nice, he's sprinting out of that. I'm just going to bandage up. Got a demo shot up. I'm going to try and rend out of this. Big damage from him. Nice. Another. I don't know if that was first blind or second blind, but I got a full rage bar. What class are you playing in Classic? Warrior. I love Warrior, dude. Double dodge. I'm not quite doing anything yet. I don't want to switch into Zerker stance just yet. Got him out of stealth. Get a piercing howl up. A mortal strike. He dodged. Now I'm going to intercept. Get a hamstring up. Pop my life-giving gem too. I was immune to that gouge because I already had Zerker Rage up. I'm just going to try and keep him in combat. I was going to put up another Rend. A demo shout so he can't get re-stealth off. I'm going to trinket this into an execute overpower. Nice, good duel. Executive Gaming, how do you do versus geared enhance? I do pretty fine. I mean, enhancement shaman's all about RNG, so Executives, hi, where can I get a BIS list for mages and PvP? I don't know, google.com. You can rage wreck Shadow Priest, yeah. Is this server like build your own pre-made tune? No requirements or anything for the best gear? No, not at all. Yeah, I'm just torn on Classic. I want to play something that's overall fun to play, not just in PvP. You're a super nice guy. Oh, thanks, man. Is Ally or Horde better in pre-mades? Depends on the players. I'd probably say that Ally's better just because of freedom and sack and bubbles. Can you play Fury on PvP? Yeah, I made a video about that. Alright, boys. What's up, everybody? Man, I got a lot of people here. Raymond, Druid. Oh, boy. Oh, God, now I have to go super try hard. Ugh. No, that trinket sucks. I want Absorb. Would you play a Mage versus Warlock and S-Priest? Oh, how would you play a Mage versus Warlock and S-Priest? Mages are very interesting. You basically just wait out the other people's cooldowns. So versus a Warlock, you try to block the coil. You try and block once they have all their dots up on you and all their damage is ticking. And then you pretty much just try and outlive them. Against a Shadow Priest as a Mage, you just want to sheep, kind of max range them since their Mind Flay is only a 30-yard range. You want to max range them. You want to block their silence. And yeah, just try and stand on top of them and harass. Sometimes you want to run up Frost Nova Grenade, a few other things. Alright, who am I doing? Warlock. I'll probably get owned. Succubus pet. Yep. What's the best class in PvP between Warlock and Mage? Mage. Nice, big damage on me. Dodge, I'm gonna overpower. Gonna try and pummel that Immolate. Probably still dead though. Nice, good duel. I've seen successful Fury Warriors, not sure in today's Classic though. Yeah, dude, I play Fury all the time. Fury's super fun. Well, is this the guy? I don't know. Holy shocks. Oh boy, Holy Reckoning Paladin? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Can you do some Elemental Shaman PvP / duels? Maybe. I was thinking about switching to Shaman, but I'm gonna probably end the stream soon here. I love Shaman. I just need to practice for Warrior since unfortunately I'm not playing Warrior on Classic. Or wait, what? No, I'm not playing Shaman on Classic. Best overall world PvP class given full BIS? Mage. Alright, who am I doing? Oh, Druid. Alright. Good duel, man. Almost over. Nice, there's full bash. I'm gonna fear out of this. Don't have nade because I sapper charged. I'm gonna spam hamstring on him. There it is. Good duel, buddy. Hey, exec, what's your Discord? You gotta find me, man. I'm sure I'm on like frickin' 115 Discords, so just go to like the classic one and just look for my name. If I log on, would you duel me and own me? I don't know, probably not. Warrior's like okay in duels. Best class for BGs? Mage Rogue. Good duel, sorry. I know, the spec is cheesy. Want to Warrior vs. Warrior? Oh, I thought you were the other Druid. I thought you were that Druid talking smack the entire time. Are Warriors good in Classic for PvP? Of course they are. What do you think of 2H Fury on Horde? Pretty fun. Yeah. What do you say? Hi. Oh, we pop Recklessness. Nice, good duel. Druid big. I've seen a lot of try-hard PvP in Classic beta at the moment. Do you think it'll remain the same when Classic hits? Usual, us casual scrubs. I don't know, it depends the server you play on. Duel the Reckoning Holy Pally? I'm gonna get destroyed, dude. I was the Warlock? Oh, nice. Holy moly, go in bed. Huh? So do you want a Warrior vs. Warrior? Sure, man. Do whatever you want. This guy's popping wreck. Nice, good duel. Hunter, any good in the world PvP Battlegrounds? Where do they rank? Hunters do great, especially in world PvP. Super, super fun to play. Doesn't Berserker Rage remove Succubus Charm? No, it does not. It only removes Fear. Or is it just me, I remember wrong? Hunter or Warlock for world PvP / BGs? Hunter. I mean, it depends on what you want to play. Wait, how is the Mage better than Warlock in world PvP? Dude, because Mage is the best class in vanilla. I mean, I don't know if you've ever played against a really, really good Mage, but you know, they have the ability to beat every class. Why aren't you playing Elemental Shaman on Classic? Because you have to heal in order to get gear in raids. Unfortunately, I can't play Elemental Shaman in raids. Go please with Hunter. What's your second favorite expansion? Miss a Pandaria. Well, actually, you said expansion, so I would probably say Legion, because Mop is my favorite expansion. Do you think you're going to try and do the WW quest on Classic or just skip it? Oh no, of course I'm going to do that. Wait, am I fighting someone? Or am I in a group? I don't know. Cheers, homie. Oh, thanks, man. What server is this? This is Hen House. Oh, I'm fighting a rogue? Oh no, I got a two-hander out. There you go. I switched to a one-hander and a shield right before that kidney. Got him out of stealth. Intercept, hamstring, get a rend up, turn away from gouge. Nice, I dodged it anyways. Nice, good blind. Blind and Zerker stance. So I can Zerk Rage out of this and try and bandage fear or something. Man, chat's going super fast. Oh no. There we go. There's second blind. Isn't Shadow Priest the best class in vanilla? No, it's not. Mage is. Mage can beat Shadow Priest easily. Oh, nice. Another sap. How did that not gouge from... Or... Oh, it wasn't DR from gouge because I pre-Zerk Raged it, so... Demo shot him out of stealth. He can't get up the stupid water. Here we go. Execute. Nice, good duel. Wow, there's a ton of people here. Look at how many people. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't you think that Undead is better than Orc as PvP warrior? No, it's not. Because you have Berserker Rage, which gets you out of fear, so... Will of the Forsaken, it's not completely useless, but it's not as good as like a stun resist. Okay, I don't even know who I'm fighting. I'll find another rogue. What server did you say this was? Henhouse. Watch my videos. There's a description, link in the description. What would you say, Pally or Shaman? I like Shaman, so I would go with Shaman over Pally any day of the week. Nice. Just waiting for this bleed to fall off. Nice. Oh, full blind. Screwed up my bandage there too. That's probably the end of the duel. How can I download the server? I've made a guide and stuff on how to connect to this server. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, I'm playing like crap right now. There's blind again. Now luckily I've still got my Arena Grandmaster Trinket and Zerk Rage, but I might just die. Oh, never mind. Dodge, overpower. He should just die to bleeds. I'm gonna shoot my gun to kill him. There we go, headshot. Leeway doesn't apply when snared, but still promising. Yeah. What do you think about auto attack range with Torns? Yeah, I've actually gotten that question a lot. Does Fire Mage work in PvP? It does alright. Alright, who am I fighting next? I'll fight Shaman. Tidal Charm. Zerk Rage the Nade. Pummel this cast. Mortal Strike up. I'll intercept the next cast. I'm gonna bandage right now. Wait for him to cast. Intercept. Piercing Howl up. Pummel that cast too. I'm gonna try and get an execute or something. Fear him. Oh, resist fear. Nice. Maybe I can get a really big crit. Oh, did I kill him with the shoot bow? Ah, nah, he beat me. Good duel. I crit with the shoot bow there. I thought I killed him. Can you open your Twitter DMs? Sure. I don't know how they're not open. Twitter.com. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I don't know how to do that, but I'll definitely look it up. Oops. No, it's playing. No, I'm gonna get freaking demonetized. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Different music started playing. Shadow Priest is way easier to play than Mage, so it's a good class for casual players. Absolutely. What is the server? It's Henhouse. What's better, Destrolock or Shadow Priest? Probably Shadow Priest. Warlocks and Shadow Priest, they go pretty even, so they're pretty fun to play. Oh, I'm doing a warrior here. Oh, nice, Fairy Warrior. Put my Arena Grandmaster Trinket. He'll probably struggle with Rage regen for a little bit. Put a Demo Shout up on him too. Zerk Rage. I'm gonna intercept. Nice. Already had Zerk Rage up for that fear. Execute. Good duel. Why so much delay? That's out of my control. I try to. If you watch my streams on Twitch, they're pretty much instant. There's almost no delay, so I think it's a YouTube thing. For PvP or all around content. Oh, oops. Dueling Shaman. I'm already half health. Whatever. If I have to be Alliance for Classic, is Human alright for mostly PvP on a mage? Don't know if I can bring myself to play a gnome. Yeah, dude, Human isn't that bad. I actually like it a lot. I'm playing Human. You know, I'm going to play what I enjoy the most, which is Human. I'm not going to be playing gnome, even though that's clearly the better choice. Here we go, starting on Shaman. Tidal Charm. Zerk Rage. Pummel this cast. Now I'm going to try and intercept this next cast, or just walk behind him. Sorry for the arguing in the background if you guys hear that. Maybe I'll mute my mic for a little bit. Alright, good duel, man. Settings privacy receives DMs from anyone. Okay, thank you. I will do that. I'll do that in a second. Who's your hardest matchup? Be Warrior versus Mage. That's the hardest. Hey man, Soul Link Locks are the best class on 1v1? No, Mages still are. Soul Link Warlock is super, super, super good though. Alright. I don't know what class I'm dueling. I'm dueling Mage. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed. Get a hamstring up. Oh, he's got rocket boots on too. Man, how am I even supposed to connect to you? Mage with rocket boots? Title, I'm gonna trinket that. I'm gonna try and fear. Oh, he blinked, or he blocked that. Yeah, the game's over, dude. I can't beat a mage. Yeah. So why is everyone playing Elemental Shaman instead of Enhance? Your duel partners are mostly Ellie. I thought Enhance was better for duels. No, Elemental's way better for dueling than Enhance. Enhance relies too much on RNG, which is just a Wind Fairy proc. Or are you using Field Marshals and Warlords? That not making complete unrealistic? Yeah, but it's a private server. I don't really care about being realistic to Classic. What talents am I using? I'll show you guys my talent tree. Normal standard bill, all the way points. I got points all the way down into anger management. 3 points into two-handed weapon specialization. 3 points into improved hamstring, all the way down into mortal strike. In the Fury tree, standard build, all the way down into enrage. Why am I using Arena Grandmaster Trinket? It's very good. It's a free, like, priest shield. It absorbs 750 to 1250 damage. Super, super, super helpful for warrior, because that's what I was struggling with, which is just living. If I can survive most classes bursts, I'm still able to kill them. Is this an instant 60 server? Yes, it is. Alright. I don't know who I'm fighting next. Oh, another Shaman. Resist my intercept. Throw down a nade. Pummel his cast. Don't have an intercept yet. Kill his totems. Pummel this cast. Now I'm gonna bandage. Oh, he titled. Trinket this. Intercept. Resist again. Hopefully I just get lucky with a crit and I can just execute. I think I killed him. I don't know. He probably beat me there. Why 1 point in cleave? Well, you have 1 point to spend anywhere in this talent tree. So I could put it into Imp Battle Shout. 5% increased attack power is really not that much. So I just do improved cleave, because 40% increased cleave damage is pretty sweet. What is the name of the server, please? It's Hen House. Henhouse. Go Google it. How a mage beat a Soul Link Warlock? With sheeps and with killing the pet. If you sheep the Warlock and then proceed to kill the pet, or if you block a coil, or just block all their damage, there's a lot of ways you can outplay a mage. Resisted so many of my stuns. Good duel, man. You resisted. Wait, what? I didn't resist any of your stuns. Wait, if you were the Shaman, I don't remember. Oh, nice. Man, you get to pop a wreck every duel. Nice, good duel though. Destruction on me. Alright, another Shaman. Great. If I could intercept. There we go. Charge. Big damage on Shaman. There's NS Chain Lightning. I'm gonna try and Zerk Rage in case he tries to nade. This guy's kind of lagging all over the place. Resist title. Resist War Stomp. Pummel his cast. But he did get a proc. So I'm gonna intercept. There we go. Nice big damage. Unbridled Wrath, not worth it? No, not worth it for two-handers. You don't weapon swing enough. It's just one extra rage. 5% attack power will do more cleave damage than 40% cleave. No, that's not mathematically correct at all. 5% of 200 attack power is an extra 10 attack power as opposed to 40% increased damage on your melee ability. I don't know about that, buddy. Good job being in this chat, though. Thank you. Why shouldn't I pop wreck every duel? I don't know, man. I just... Well, Recklessness is a 30-minute cooldown, you know. You're supposed to pop it like a last resort kind of thing. Here we go. Try and walk out of range of this Fire Nova Totem. Still get NS Chain Lightning, though. Intercept. He Trinket that. Now I'm going to Fear. Try and get a full bandage off. A nade right after this Fear. I can Zerk Rage. Nope, shouldn't pummel. Tidal Charm. Pop my Absorb Trinket. Ooh, War Stomp. Nice, good duel, man. Does Whirlwind hit totems? No, it does not. Leaving now, free yourselves. Thanks, Boba. Thanks for tuning in, man. Is it possible to do PvP with Prot Warrior spec? No, not really. You just lack damage. Classic is too much based on trinkets? No, not really. If I've never played Classic, it will take too much to learn how to PvP? No, not at all. Trinkets are just very helpful. What is the name of the server? It's Hen House. Make more Warlock videos, man? Probably not. As a healing priest, which type of spec would you choose for which aspect of PvP? World BG pre-made duels? I'd probably run Tri-Spec. I really like the Tri-Spec build and priest. Basically, that's Shadow, Holy, and Discipline. And it's a very good build because you get a lot of utilities from all aspects of priest. So you get Silence, you get Vampiric Embrace, you get Holy Nova. Like you get a lot of cool things with Tri-Spec. 40% is only bonus damage, so it's like a 5 to 10% extra damage depending on weapon. Yeah, but it's still more than like whatever 5 attack power is on. I'm gonna Fear his Trinket. Nice, feared his Intercept. Nice, good job. But 10 attack power, 5% more, whatever. I don't feel like explaining it. I just feel like it does more damage. 40% is a definitely a significant increase as opposed to just 5%. Can you please tell me the name of the server? It's Hen House. HENHOUSE. Just created 60 praise. This is great. Nice, man. How could you choose which trinket gear to use? I've got a little add-on here. It's called Trinket Menu. And then my gear is just... and then my gear is just normal gear. You do know the talents to increase cleave damage only applies to the base damage cleave. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It's still more than 5% AP. Dodge. I'll get a demo shot here too. Nice. I'm gonna Zerk Rage this guy just because I'm on DR. I got a full rage bar. I don't really want to. I might just trinket this this kidney shot and then intercept right after. What are you maining on release? Warrior. Nice full sap, but it's DR'd from Gouge. I'll wait till the kidney shot in order to trinket. He might just want to second blind me, but he didn't really have enough energy pool for me to worth trinket. I might just out damage him here. Gouge. All I need is that intercept. There you go, blind again on me. Now the duel's pretty much over. Second blind and I still have trinket. Very, very awesome. I do not have Zerker Rage though. I'm just gonna trinket execute. Nice, good duel. Is there any big advantages of sword spec compared to axe? I mean, the biggest advantage is just you're being able to sometimes hit in extra time with a sword. Otherwise, it's just a crit difference. You get 5% crit with axes, or you get the chance to hit an additional time with swords. I really want to play Night Elf Rogue for the looks. Do you think that it'll have a huge impact in late game? Really want to play Night Elf. Dude, play Night Elf. Absolutely play Night Elf. The impact will not be big enough for you to not play the class that you want. I recommend to play the race that you really, really want to play. And yeah, you'll just have the best vanilla experience, which is all that matters. Can you show me the equip one hand and shield macro? Sure. My one hand, the only macro I use on warrior is this right here. /EQ, my one hander, and /EQ my shield. That's it. Only macro I use on warrior. Besides major healing potion and whipper tuber. Google warrior vanilla macros. Alright, who wants to go? Some guy named Yep. Oh, it's Soul Link Warlock. No, I'm good. Shipman wants to go. Another Warlock. If I go try hard against these Warlocks, I feel like I'll do a lot better. I don't really need trinkets. I'll run Damage Absorb and a Shadow Reflector against a Succubus Warlock. Also running Skull of Impending Doom. 20 seconds on that. Shadow Meld is amazing. It is super fun to use. 10-second cooldown, but you're unable to use it in combat. What weapon spec to play with during Horde Warrior and at max level? During leveling, it doesn't really matter. I would just use the best weapon that you could possibly get. At max level, I would use axes because of the increased 5% weapon specialization. Alright. Nice, skulls up. He's still coiled right off the bat. I cancel skull. I'm going to Shadow Reflector. That fear, I'm just going to kill both him and the pet. Try and pummel him. I'll pop my Absorb Trinket too. Now I'm going to intercept. Fear both him and his pet. Just get a little bit more CC or damage out. I'm going to pummel that. What? I didn't pummel it? Might be able to crit. Walk up, crit, execute. Nice, good duel. No, I don't want to duel an SL Warlock, dude. No offense, sorry. Which server? Henhouse. Here, here you go. I pasted it for you guys. Hey, I'm going to play a warrior on Alliance side. What's the best race? Gnome? Yeah, Gnome or Human, I would recommend. Or Dwarf. All very, very good. Do BGQs pop normally, or is it just arenas? They all pop pretty frequently. What server are you playing on right now? I just linked it. Just linked it, my man. Gouge. Now I'm going to intercept. If only I can get a rend up. Already popped evasion. Nice, I de-stance this cheap shot. This is all of his damage here. Shield block, get a piercing howl up. Just gonna bandage, make him come in, and then I'll rend. Oh, nice. Dodge my rend. Now I'm gonna intercept. Try and Zerk Rage anything that comes at me. Resisted. Nice, pre-Zerk Rage the gouge. Resisted the kidney shot. Stayed him in combat. He dodged. I'm going to overpower. Nice blind and battle stance. Good job. Axes over swords. Crit with axe equals 100%, 20% damage, 60% bleed. Sword proc equals average sword hit. Yeah, but it's, you know, I don't know. I like a lot of RNG. Not a very fair duel. I resisted like 18 times. Why do you use one-hander and shield versus rogues? Because increased armor value. I have 8,200 armor, which gives me basically a 60% damage reduction. And if I use a two-hander, I give 5,000 armor, and that's a 50% damage reduction. So you want to survive that initial opener burst, which is cheap shot, backstab, kidney shot, and then after that it's just sapper charge, eviscerate, or whatever it is. It's a lot of damage. So if you can survive that against rogues, and you can survive both of their blinds, you'll win almost every time. Unless I'm wrong, it's not 40% increased damage, it's 40% increased bonus damage, and it's 70 bonus damage. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh, increases the bonus damage done of your cleave ability. Wait, what does that mean? I feel like that just means, you know how it says a sweeping attack that does your weapon damage plus 70 to the target? So it increases that 70 number by 40%. That's what it does, which is still more than a 5% attack power. I'm guessing the server is going to get popular leading up to Classic. Yeah, it's already, I mean, I kind of single-handedly built the population on this server just because I have so many videos. Nice nade on the poly. He blinked. This allows me to intercept after this. Where's your Classic beta? I don't have it. I didn't get access to beta. Hopefully Frostbite doesn't proc. Then I can still... Oh, he blinked. Oh, freaking Frostbite. This is fighting mage, boys. Yeah, that's, I don't know, nothing I can do. RSL Warlock's the king of 1v1? No, mages are. I hate that Blizz made Dwarf outdo Gnome slightly as a rogue. Gnome is the best rogue experience out there. Sickest animations, including backflip kung fu kick. Yeah. Who dueled me? Oh, the Warrior wants to go again. Where is better to play Warrior, Horde or Alliance? Probably on Horde because of Wind Fury. But Alliance is just super fun because of a lot of reasons. Probably the biggest reason is salvation from pallies. So you're able to just do a ton of damage in raids and not necessarily worry about threat as much. Try to trinket War Stomp. Do you plan on playing on the streamer server? No. Heck no. Can Feral Druids proc enchants like Crusader? That's a good question. I feel like the answer is yes, but since it's not a weapon swing, the answer might be no. I don't know enough about Druids. How do Paladins fare in PvP at level 60? Well, if you're a healer Paladin, you do phenomenal with freedoms and sacrifice and bops and bubbles. Mages aren't the #1 duelist class. Maybe a little bias coming from Warrior. No, mages are the #1 dueling class. I mean, I don't know what class you can name that'll beat a mage, but mages are the best class in vanilla, hands down. If you have a really good mage, you're going to get destroyed. Okay, I got a hunter here. There we go, there's a trap. I'll just AoE taunt. Oh, it's immolation trap. One of these kinds of hunters. These kinds of hunters do a lot of damage. I generally get owned. I'm going to trinket this. Also going to intercept here. I still have a dot. He might try to trap me out of this. Yeah, he's just damaging me down. These kinds of hunters destroy. I think it's actually... Melee hunters are sick. It's the best kind of hunter you can possibly get. Yeah, just completely destroy. Nice, good duel. Ferals do not proc anything on your weapons. Ah, okay. How long to get good at WoW for a total beginner? Takes a while. Pally's decent against mage. Yeah, I mean, but mage just is able to reset and sheep, so... Another rogue wants to duel. Paladins aren't that good against mages. I mean, it really all just depends on the players. Oh, nice. Cheap shot through sap. Open up with an exposed armor. Gonna try and get a re-stealth. I'll just de-stance all this. This is pretty much just all of his burst. Get a rend up. He dodged. I'm gonna overpower. Demo shout here as well. Try and get another rend up. Mortal strike up here too. The evasion. I'm gonna overpower. Back to de-stance. Demo shout. Try and get another rend up. Dodge. Go back. Overpower. Back to de-stance. And blind. De-stance the blind, which is nice. I could just trinket execute, but I'm gonna wait for the blind, or I'm gonna wait for the demo shout, bandage, Circ Rage Gouge, trinket the kidney shot, and execute. SL can win any class except a warrior. No, I see mages that beat SL warlocks all the time. Why am I losing? I won that last duel. Dude, it's almost impossible for me to beat a mage, so you know, not much I can do. I don't feel like fighting mages. I've ever tried 28-0-23 Mace Spec, Imp's Hamstring, Conclusive Blow, Imp Revenge, Dual Wield Mace, and Torn. Wow, no, I've never tried that spec. I've tried Last Stand specs before, where you spec into Last Stand for dueling. Like, that's really good against warlocks. Just curious, what is your reasoning for not playing on the streamer server? Wouldn't that grow your audience? Yeah, but dude, that streamer server is gonna be just, I don't know. I'm not personally one to try to compete against everyone else on the server, and I don't know. Streamer server just doesn't really sound that appealing to me. Oh, it's a pally. Nice. He's just going to build up enough Reckoning stacks and then probably one-shot me in a Hodge. Oh, he got a proc from Hand of Edward Odd. I don't think he's going to... Oh, I pummeled him on it. Nice, pummeled him on his cast. Going to try and Mortal Strike. Big damage. Intercept. I might be able to force bubble here. Never mind, I'll just kill him. I timed my Sapper Charge to where it would hit off at the exact same time as my auto attack, so then I'll execute at the same exact time. Expertise racial doesn't apply to BGs? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I really want to play Torn Hunter when Classic comes out, but I worry about the bigger hitboxes. Leeway moves Dead Zone. What are your thoughts about that? Well, that sucks. I wish it wasn't. It didn't have an increased range. I don't know who I'm playing. Oh, is it Mage? Resist. That freaking hit me. Try and fear him. Yeah, the duel's already over. Executus Gaming, does Orc Expertise racial apply to PvP? Yes, it does. Well, I don't know what you mean by expertise. Like, the stun resist absolutely applies, yeah. I have a great strat against warriors as mage where I use the S key as my only movement key. Really highlights how unbalanced the matchup is. Yeah, dude, I've played mages who only backpedal. Like, that is their strat. And they just completely destroy warriors. I mean, it's just not a... I don't know if fair is the right word, but, I don't know, it's just... They counter. Mages counter warriors so hard. Unless I play full engineering, where I've got Spider Belt. I've got, rocket boots. I've got a helm. I've also got Skull of Impending Doom, and then I run double trinkets with like a nanomatic projector. Like, then I have a chance, but you know, just an average warrior in normal rank 14 gear, I'm not gonna have a chance. I'm gonna try and de-stance this Hodge. Get a demo shout up. Put up a Sunder Armor too. I'm gonna Sunder Armor one more time. There we go. I de-stance the Hodge. Where are you from? From USA? Oh, you're talking about the weapon skill. No, the weapon skill does not apply in PvP. does absolutely nothing. 5 weapon skill and axes does nothing to someone your own level, because it only applies to defense. And unless the target has a defense, I shouldn't have trinketed Tidal Charm, that was stupid. And unless the trinket has defense gear, then it's completely useless. It just doesn't do anything. Maybe I'll get an execute. Bubble this. Nope, not gonna bubble. Good duel. Is 2H Fury viable in PvP? I made a video about that. Yes, it is, but it's not better than Mortal Strike. Skull Impending Doom does nothing. They can stay in an Arcane Blast and do more damage. Yeah, well, let's say, well, you know, 90% of the mages that I fight, they all open up with the Frost Nova and do a sheep. So if you pre-Spider Belt the Nova and then Skull Impending Doom right after, you're able to put yourself on DR for sheep. In addition to that, you have an increased movement speed to make up for the Cone of Cold or the Frost Nova slow. And yeah, I don't know, it's just super helpful. Back in vanilla, when I had the Kel'Thuzad weapon, I could almost one-shot mages sometime. Kel'Thuzad. Oh, you're talking about Might of Menethil? Yeah. Alright, I don't know who I'm fighting. Might be a rogue. BM really isn't worth it, honestly. What server is this? Is this Hen House? I'll paste. There you go. There's a link to the website. Oh, sweet. This guy's using fist weapons. I like that a lot. Resist the opener. He 1-second kidney. He nade me in battle stance. Nice. I'm going to try and demo shot him out of stealth. I'll let him get back up here. I'll bandage in the meantime. Demo shot him out of stealth again. He gouged into a kidney. It's not 5 points. Try and hamstring right after this. I don't know, maybe he's lagging out. Get a rend up. Nope, gonna get blinded. What's the best way to get fast ranks in phase 2? BGs. Just PvPing a lot. Even as a gnome, which has the biggest edge versus mages. Mages are unable. Yeah. I mean, I can beat them, it's just very hard and I have to play very well. And if I make a single mistake, then the game's over. How do you think this server will live after 27th of August? It'll probably die. I don't really care about this server. Don't really care about Retro WoW either. Alright, who am I dueling? Probably another rogue. Nice, open up with a sap. Which class gives mages the most trouble? Priest? Yeah, priest and rogue. Or very, very, very good rogue can beat a very good mage. But a very, very good mage can beat a very, very good rogue. That's the thing. Got a rend up. He dodged. I'm going to try and overpower. Back to D stance, demo shout. He plopped his Furbolg medicine pouch. Gonna get a piercing howl. Gonna bandage with a dot on me. Kind of forced a vanish cheap shot maybe. Try and shield block. This is full kidney here. Try and piercing howl out of this. Into a rend. Nice overpower. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna intercept up out of this water. Do a mortal strike. I D-stance the gouge. I was gonna Cirque Rage it, but I'm more concerned about what's coming after that. Nice, which is a blind, so perfect. Great, I'm in D-stance. What are you rolling on Classic? Warrior? Evan, I'll get to your question in a second. Demo shout him out of stealth. Get another rend up. I'm gonna switch to Berserker stance. Nothing I can do. It's big damage here. I'm gonna pop my absorb trinket. I'm gonna fear nade into an execute. Nice, good duel. Alright, here, let me scroll up the chat. Do we know the streamer names for Classic and which one the streamer going to? I'd like to avoid that too, yeah. Thank you. Do you mind explaining a little bit more in depth? So it does apply or just not worth it? No, it doesn't apply. So if you have weapon skill above 300, so in axes I would have 305 weapon skill. that does absolutely nothing to increase damage or anything to a level 60 target with no defense, if that makes sense. So while I have defense, I have plus 28 defense, a normal level 60 target like a mage isn't going to have that increased defense. So that weapon skill does absolutely nothing. I hope that explains it. Executus is very skilled, trust me guys. You will kill any warrior with any class 1 versus 1, yeah. What are your stats? Swap binds? I don't know. What's my macro to swap keybinds? It's just slash equip. Oh, it's a mage? Oh, I don't want to fight a mage. Alright boys, I'm going to be ending the stream soon here. 450 viewers, wow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys. Oh wow, I have to go soon actually, yeah. Good duels everybody. I've just been just casually doing here, messing around. Alright, we got a hunter to fight. I will fight this hunter. Alright, charge shot. I'll start open with a charge. Do an AoE taunt. Oh, couldn't get it off in time. Now I'm gonna get kited, so I'm gonna go into D stance and run the other way. Get a shield block up. I'm gonna try and hit his pet a little bit. Build a little bit of rage up. Sit down for an enrage proc. Switch to a two-hander. Go back in on the hunter. He trinketed this, so I'm gonna fear. He resist fear. Dang, I wanted to fear bandage. Instead, I'm just going to nade bandage. Now I'm gonna get trapped. So I'm gonna put a rend up, try and get a shield block up, pop my Arena Grandmaster trinket as well, and just get kited by this hunter. Doing a very good job. Nice, now I intercept here. Out of this, he's gonna try and trap. Nice, I AoE taunted, but nothing I can do. I just died. Very good, good duel, man. How about prop PvP? No, it doesn't really work. Can you make a mage PvP video next? No, probably not. I'm not very good at mage. Thanks for being here as well. Thanks, man. Open Twitter DMs here. I'll try and do that right now. Let's see. Go to settings and privacy. Where is it under here? Settings and privacy. Blocked accounts. Widgets. Where's it under again? Block value spec. Do you think it's viable? No, not really. You just don't have enough damage to kill someone as prot, because you're missing out on extra damage, I guess. You can't block from behind, so I don't get why you use shield block at all. Total waste of rage. Yes, you can. Well, it's not even that much of rage. Plus, when I'm switching from D stance to battle stance, I have excess of 25 rage anyways. But I've already proved in one of my videos that I tested that shield block absolutely works in PvP 100% against ranged and melee attacks. So it's good to just negate some of that damage. And as you can see, I'm struggling with surviving, so any sort of damage negate, anything I can do to negate as much damage as possible is great. Yeah, guys, I'm done dueling for the day. Thank you guys so much, but I'll continue talking with Chad and yeah, wrap it up here. Do you like playing TBC? Yeah, dude, I love playing TBC. I don't have very much experience with it, though. But it's mostly Frost that people are talking about with mages PvPing, right? Yes, absolutely. Why would a Shaman get Sulfurous? Because it's awesome, that's why. Can you link your add-ons? I don't really have that many add-ons. All I really have is Trinket Menu. I have Nature Enemy Cast Bar. And that's about it. What are your top 3 most fun PvP classes in vanilla? I would say Rogue, or no, hold on, let me try that again. I would say Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. Those are my personal top 3 favorite. Alright, no more duels, no more duels, guys. Adios. Thank you for tuning in, man. Isn't it a healing staff? No, Sulfurous is a legendary weapon. That's a two-hander. Legendary mace. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'll let the music play out for a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hit 450 viewers. I think that's a new record. Oh, no, it's not. I hit a lot of viewers when I would stream Elysium PvP. But yeah, show my spec real quick. Sure, man. Go to arms tree. I got points into anger management, all the way down into 3 points into two-handed weapon specialization, 3 points into improved hamstring, down into mortal strike. In the fury tree, I got points in cruelty, booming voice, blood craze, all the way down into enrage. It's kind of a standard spec. Ellie Resto Shaman, I assume 30-21. Yep, because that's a spec and it's super fun. You're absolutely right. Very, very fun, but you kind of go in raids, so you can't really raid with that spec. You have to have Mana Spring Totem. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. Shocked. Can pig and elephant DNA splice? I don't know what that means. I guess sword spec gets better once you get Hodge. Yeah, it helps, but it doesn't get better. It doesn't increase the chance of it or anything. Great stuff. Love the warrior play. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys. I'm gonna leave. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. Even though it's not a comment section, it's a chat because this is a live stream. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now.